What's going on, Pika fans? It's your boy, Mango here. Mango Can Tangle, that is. Back with another video. And today, we're going to be ranking the bug abilities in the entire game on a tier list today. A lot of you are not subscribed watching my vids. So if you could do me a huge favor, just hit that subscribe button. Completely free. Totally helps me out. Which is a win-win situation. You get notified when I'm uploading. Never miss a video. So let's get right on into it here. Basically, we're going to start out with the wing cards for the bug first. So let's see how this goes. Alright, so we have Mantis, or also known as corrosive gas. Reflect 50% of melee damage back to the attacker. Now, let me explain what this means. Basically, you're going to play this card, right? And it does 20 damage and has 80 shield. Now, the damage is not great. Shield's really good. But what it does is it's basically like putting a shield up and saying, oh no, whatever you're going to hit me with, you're going to damage yourself. So let's say someone plays a 100 damage card. Now, that's only going to do 50%. I don't know if that does 100 damage to me. No, it probably does 100 damage to me, right? But it also is going to do 50 damage to them. So it's really just a total defensive mechanism. And I think it's an amazing card. And I know to start this video off strong, but I really think Mantis is definitely one of the best bug type cards. I'm a very big fan of it. I think it has a lot of utility and it will be great and competitive. Moving on to the next wing card. We have Bat, also known as Poison Gas. Does 90 damage, 40 shield. Apply 1 curse to enemy if chained with another 2 cards. So, I don't really know how much damage curse is going to do yet. I'm assuming it's kind of like a poison effect. But you have to have to play it with another 2 cards. Now that means you have to need at least 3 mana or so. Well, not really if you have a bunch of zeros in your deck, but that's okay. So you're gonna have to play with these 2 cards. But curse is probably a good thing. So I really don't think it's bad. I mean, this is the only card in the game that I think actually applies curse. I could be wrong. There could be something else coming up here that might apply curse as well, but that also has to have something to do with it as well. So I'm not sure, but Bat I don't think is bad. Probably Bat in high B or low A is my guess. We'll just put it there for now, but we'll keep going. Another wing card, Succubus, or Sticky Web. Does 85 damage, 60 shield. Apply negative speed to target for 2 rounds. So not only is it applying, you get less speed for 1 round, you get less speed for 2 rounds. Now, anytime that a card does damage and lessens the speed, it's a good card. And let me tell you why. So if you're playing against a lot of speedy water types, electric types, whatever, and your bug type Pikaster is slow, but you want to be able to attack in front of them, you just use Succubus 1 or 2 times, and oh, dude, they are slow. They are a snail. They're snailing. That's all I gotta say. So they're slow. So I think this card's great. I mean, it has good shield, decent damage. I mean, A tier. It's an A tier card. Succubus is good. That's all I gotta say. All right, Devil. 100 damage, 40 shield. Randomly discard 1 card from your hand, from your enemy's hand if this Pikaster is a reserve. Now, put Devil on a reserve Pikaster. You discard. It's a discard. It does 100 damage, 40 shield. All you have to do is throw this on a Pikaster that's not in your main lineup. Put it in one of the reserves. Put it in the one that has. So again, you're going to be starting with 3 reserves. Means those other 2 that are out of the 5. You need 5 total when you're like. Well, you need 3 to play the game. But 5 is best to have because you get an extra 2 subs in. Those 2 subs are called your reserves. So you put this Devil card on one of your reserve Pikasters, call it a day. I mean, a discard's always good. So, hey, A tier. I don't think any of the wing cards are really that bad, in my opinion. Pretty much all the wing cards for Bug is pretty good. Moving on, we have the sword cards. All right, here we go. So 95 damage, 55 shield. Also known as Leaf Life or God and Trident. Heal this Pikaster by the damage this card inflicts on a water enemy. Now, again, these are kind of like one of those cards where it has to be very specific. So if you're playing somebody in competitive and they don't have a water type, I mean, it's very average. 95 damage, 55 shield, not bad. But I mean, it could be good if you're playing a bunch of water types. So just for that sole reason, I'm just going to put it mid-B. It's like mid-B, most likely. It's not bad. It's not amazing, but it's not bad. That's what I got to say. All right, looking at Poisonous Pinchers. The target's anger cannot be recovered for 2 turns. Now, anger is huge in this game, right? We know this because that means that they're not going to be able to gain anger at all. So they're not going to be able to use any of those critical hits. So if you're using this on a fighting type team, this card is huge. I mean, you're definitely not. They can't gain anger, so they can't land any of those critical hits that a lot of those cards have to do with. A lot of them are gain anger or less anger or use anger in a different way. So I think this card's actually pretty good. Probably top of B in my opinion. I'd probably put it top of B, maybe A, but I'm not going to push it there just because it does 80 damage, 60 shield. Not great, but again, it has some utility, so I think it's not bad. Spike Codgel is the next card here, also known as Steamroller, 75 damage, 50 shield. Apply Palsy to enemy if combined with 2 or more cards. Now, this again, not a bad card. A lot of these cards are really not that bad. Like seriously, like when I'm looking at them now, Palsy obviously is paralysis. So paralyzed, you guys know how that works in Pokemon. Basically, the Pokemon cannot move or flinch. Also, it halves their speed, right? Halves their speed. Pokemon fans, don't come at me. I'm pretty sure that's what it does. I don't know. Sorry. I'm pretty sure that's what it does. Also halves your speed. So this is also really good. And also it makes it so that you cannot attack. Well, you can attack sometimes. It's like a random chance. I don't know what the chance is, but you can attack. But it's not 100% that you can't. But you just need to combine this with 2 cards. 75 damage, 50 shield. Not horrible. A? Top of B? This could be an A? I really don't know. But they're good. I mean, like I said, anything in the SAB tier is what you should really be working with. Anything I put down in C and D are just I wouldn't use personally. I mean, that's just me. Don't take my quote on it. I'm not an expert on this. I'm just giving you my opinion. Another card, Gemstone Shovel, 75 damage, 75 shield. Really decent shield. Really balanced card here. Seal 1 energy if this target's anger is higher than this Pikaster. So again, if you're playing a team where it has lots of anger being built here, again, stealing energy is huge, as many of you know. I like energy steals because anytime you can take an energy, like that's one less card that they can play. You're taking the energy away from them, they can't play a card to attack you. So you're stealing that, and you're actually gaining one for yourself. So not only are you taking it from them, but you're also giving it to yourself. So it's a big advantage here. 75-75, very balanced card. I like it. Gemstone Shovel, I think, is an A tier card. Now, I might have to mix these up and put a couple of these in S, but we'll see what goes down the list. I do these live just for you guys, so we'll see. But that is all of the sword cards. Now on down to the antler cards. Antenna is the first one. Deal 130% damage if the target is faster than this Pikaster. Now, bug types specifically actually do yield speed, so it could happen. It could happen. So they're actually kind of speedy, like low key. Like I've been looking at some of the bugs. They're like, decent speed, like in the high 40s, high 50s. Like not bad at all, really. So I mean, I don't know if that's really good, but 85 damage to begin with is really not that great. 60 shield is low B. That's definitely a B tier card, 100%. Snail applies speed to target for 2 rounds. Again, what I say about speed. Speed's huge in this game. You want to attack faster than your opponents. So anytime that you can slow them down, it's a good card. Does 100 damage, 40 shield. I really like Toxic Thread or Snail. Definitely one of my favorites. Gonna have to put an S. S tier card. Again, slowing your opponent down is huge. It's just a really, really good card. Now, y'all know what I'm going to say about Carrot, because I've said it in videos past. I do not like Carrot. Carrot or Poison Jab does 60 damage, 0 shield. Increase 10 damage for each curse on all enemies. Now, this does nothing for me if I don't have a curse card. This has absolutely nothing. How does this help me? It doesn't curse the enemies for me. So I have to have something that curses it in order to. And I think the only card in the poison bug category is Bat. So the only way Carrot's good is if you have Bat. That's the only condition, I believe. So for that case, nope. Carrot's in D. Don't use Carrot. Just don't use it. Yellow Duck. are Venom Drench. 75 damage, 75 shield. Apply speed to target for 2 rounds when this card critically strikes. Now, this is just not... Okay, as you can see, just look at these two, right? Toxic Thread or Venom Drench, right? 100 damage, 40 shield, 75 damage, 75 shield. This one's a little more balanced. This one does a little more damage, less shield. But this only applies speed when it critically strikes. That's 1 in 5 shot. Once every 5 turns. Or if it gains more anger. But if you're running an anger build, maybe this card's a little better. But again, Snail's just a superior card in the same aspect. Now, Yellow Duck's not bad, but it's just so much superior. So I'd have to put Yellow Duck in B. Probably like mid B. I don't know. Something like that. Alright. Moving on down to the tail. So Tail Glow. Not my favorite. Not horrible. Or also known as Sludge Bomb. 100 damage, 55 shield. Apply attack to a cursed target. Again. Pretty sure there's only one. Oh. I stand corrected. Raccoon also applies curse. Never mind. Okay. But again, you'd have to be running this where something it has some kind of curse. So again, it's not the greatest. I'm going to put it in C just because, again, the utility of it is it's applying a negative attack to the cursed target, and you have to make sure it's cursed first. So, or you have a card that can curse. So it does 100 damage, 55 shield. Not really that bad. I just think it's kind of C. I mean, a lot of these cards outclass at 100%. Entangling Coils. Deal 150% damage when played after round 4. Now, if you're running some kind of stall tactic, some stall build, I don't even know if you even put this on a reserve. Like, this comes in later in the game. You're just doing 150% damage always with this thing. And if we can calculate that, that does an extra 42.5 damage. So, yeah, that's some big boy numbers right there. So, Entangling Coils is a very good card. I believe it's an S tier card. It's very good. I like it a lot. Okay. Pure Tato or Cross Poison. 80 damage, 60 shield. Randomly discard 2 cards from your enemy's hand if this card kills the target. Not bad. Really not that bad. It has to kill it, though. Again, so, like, when we're thinking about it, like, it does discard 2 cards, which is huge. 2 cards is a lot. But it has to kill. So, again, it's not bad. Like, if you're using it to kill the target, great. They get discard 2 cards. Awesome. 80, 60, not horrible. Again, I'm probably going to have to put this mid-B. And I'm going to move probably one of these up to A. Let's see. We'll put... No, I like Poisonous Pinchers better. We'll put Poisonous Pinchers up in A. Cool. Okay, and Raccoon, the last card. Apply 2 curse to enemy if this Pikaster is reserved. Now, I don't know what 2 curse does. Maybe that applies it for 2 turns. I don't know how much damage curse is going to do. Now, if curse is doing like 50 damage, like, great card. Now, I don't know, but I'm not sure how much curse is going to do to enemies, so we're going to have to wait on that. But again, for right now, it's just going to be in C tier. It does 30 damage. I mean, again, cursed is probably good, but I mean, it doesn't do much for me. So let's make sure we're clicked here, zoom in a little bitski. And there we go. There's it. If you'd like to screenshot that, go ahead and do so now. I'm just going to go over a little of this. This is Mantis, Snail, and Entangling Coils in our S tier. Reflection, negative speed, and 150% damage. I mean, those are... Dude, if you can get a 3 pure with those 3, you're golden. Golden. Absolutely golden. Like, that's the best bug type in the game. Like, wow. Now, apply... so, we got this Sticky Web. Again, this is Succubus, I think. Devil, Gemstone Shovel, and Poisonous Pinchers in our A tier. Again, also very good cards. Any combination of these are very, very good. Again, even a lot of these B tier cards really should even be in A tier or S tier. I mean, I just think that there's... I mean, you got to level it a little bit. So, most of your cards are going to be in B. But, you know, Spike Colgel, Bat, Purtado, Yellow Duck, Godden Trident, and Antenna. All very good cards. Especially Spike Colgel, very good. Very, very good. I like it a lot. Tail Glow's okay. Raccoon's okay. Please, hashtag don't use carrot. Love you. Alright, listen. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. That's all I got for y'all. But, leave a like. Leave a sub. Why not? Comment. Sure. Give me the feedback. Cool. Peace.